Hi, it's Daisy. This is just another quick update for Thrive. It is Thursday the 18th today, and I'm going to quickly talk about some of the previous interventions I've had before Thrive. I've had CBT before, quite a few rounds of it, which is cognitive behavioural therapy, which is a talking therapy that's supposed to help you manage your problems by changing behaviours. But I never found it helpful. I didn't want to manage my problem. I wanted to get rid of it. So I kind of never really understood it. Why would I want to manage it? Why can't I just get rid of it? And the therapists or the nurses I had doing it with me were never really under the impression that I would get better. They just sort of wanted me to maintain the level of illness that I had. I've also had CRT, which was really fun therapy. It was an enjoyable therapy to do. It was called Cognitive Remediation Therapy, which is exploring different strategies which can lead to behavioural changes. So it was like playing brain games, and it's supposed to change your neural pathways. And I found it fun, but it wasn't helpful in that I couldn't actually apply it to myself. I just sort of enjoyed doing the exercises, but I never took it on a very deep level. I used to take it really on face value, so I didn't gel with it very well. And then I have also had quite a lot of exposure therapy, and I've had different levels ranging from looking at videos and pictures, cartoons and real life videos, to flooding, which is where they get you to do things that are really, really intensely involved in your phobia or OCD or whatever. So I had to do quite a lot of work in bathrooms, and I would have to touch things in the bathroom, or one of my therapists made me put my clothes on the floor and then put them back on. That's just, for me, that just doesn't make sense, because one, it's not addressing anything that the phobia is actually about. It's not talking about your self-esteem or your locus of control or any of that. It's just focusing just exactly on the fear, or the stimulus for the fear. And I found it stupid, because what normal person wants to roll around a dirty bathroom floor, and who wants to go and have lunch with dirty hands? You're allowed to wash your hands before you eat, and I got told that I wasn't allowed to, and there was all this. It was just odd. It didn't make sense to me as well, because I didn't get why I should do that when other people thought it was weird as well, disgusting. And then it made me feel bad, because I was doing these disgusting things, and then people were viewing me as disgusting, blah, blah, blah. It all spiraled out of control, and I didn't find any of that helpful whatsoever. Apart from it proved to me that my fear wasn't actually vomit itself, because the pictures were fine. Nothing happened when I looked at them. And although I had some positive experiences in that, I liked a few of my therapists and I got along with them, and I did find some of the OCD specific work regarding numbers and exercise quite helpful when I was in the hospital. That was probably because I was in a different mindset, because I had started Thrive. Thrive is different because it gives you this psychological knowledge that you don't get with other therapies. I had a therapist that didn't actually know what a locus of control was, and that kind of freaked me out. I was being told all this stuff by a person who didn't know one of the main, groundings for life. And Thrive makes you see all parts of you, the good and the bad, and it's not beating yourself up, you're not berating yourself throughout it, you're just seeing what you need to improve on and what needs tweaking in you to become a better you, instead of looking at how awful you are and how negative things are with other therapies, where a lot of it is based upon sort of what you shouldn't do, this, you can't do this, and it's all very kind of makes you feel like you're being blamed for everything. Why aren't you changing? Why can't you change? Your thinking should have changed by now. Whereas with Thrive, it's sort of, you get to the end of the chapter and it's if you haven't understood it, go back and do it again. Instead of being, the opposite, like other therapies I've tried. Yeah, so that's about it with the interventions. I've had a lot, so I might talk about other ones again, but they're the three main ones that most people have heard of. But today, actually, I had something really, really amazing happen, and for the first time since 2009, I rode a horse. I've recently been working with horses, and I got to ride two of them today, and it was amazing, and I didn't have any negative thoughts about it. There was no catastrophising beforehand. I wasn't anxious, I wasn't nervous, I was just excited, and I had an amazing time, and it's really helped me see how much of a change I've made, because if I was told that I was going to get on a horse 6 months ago, I would have freaked out and thought something was going to go wrong, and I would have hated it, and it would have been awful, and I'd be rubbish, everyone would judge me. Whereas now, I just had an amazing time. So that's good. I feel like there's a lot of change happening that's good, but I also had a few blips where I've been able to see how easy it is to spiral back into that OCD mindset, and I kind of let go of the control I'd had on my thoughts, and it was really scary to see myself suddenly sprouting these things that I didn't want to say, and that was really scary, but I've been able to control it, and I'm back again, like on the wagon, and I just want to get refocused on thriving. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing for the moment. Thank you for watching my rather long video. I'll update you again soon. Bye.